League's best record as we begin the 2008 season belongs to the Boston Celtics. Tonight, they play host to another defensive juggernaut, the Houston Rockets. Good evening, everyone. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. Clark, this is a team that plays very well at home.
No doubt about it, Kevin. They've only lost one game here on their home court. And you look at the Rockets, they have their hands full and their work cut out for them tonight.
They certainly will. And looking to interrupt a 6-game winning streak by the hottest team in the league.
With their star tandem of Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady, they are capable. Should be a good one.
And what a difference a year makes. This time last season, the Celtics had just a 10-19 record, bottom 4 in the East. This season, 26-3, best in the league.
And the starting lineups for the Rockets, Bobby Jackson and Tracy McGrady in the backcourt, Shane Battier and Luis Scola, the forwards, and the big man in the middle, Yao Ming. And the Celtics, second-year guard Rajon Rondo at the point alongside Ray Allen. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett at the forwards. And Leon Poe will hold down the center.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And Clark, you look at the Rockets, obviously McGrady and Yao Ming are the focal points, but do they have enough around them to contend for an NBA title?
You know what, Kevin? I think they're deep enough. You know, they've got smart veteran role players, intriguing young ballers, but Yao and T-Mac have certainly got to lead the way.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. McGrady kicks to Jackson. And it's Hayes in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Battier for 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It'll count, and no good trying to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Houston on top, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Yeah, exactly. Right from the start, Greg, they were looking to get out and run, sprinting to their opportunities.
And well, for the Rockets, 2 superstar talents in Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming. When healthy, they've shown they can play with anybody.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Yao is out there with Hayes. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
Jackson passes to McGrady. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the Rockets coming off a 17-point loss on their home floor to the We Believe Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, the Warriors outshot them and outboarded them. And the Rockets will have to do a ton better tonight if they want to get a W.
You know, Greg, we saw that Kobe-Shaquille O'Neal duo win 3 straight NBA titles. Clark, the McGrady-Yao Ming pairing, kind of following that same thought process.
Yeah, well, you're thinking about it from this standpoint, Kevin. A big man, a behemoth of a man in Shaq, and a 2-guard in McGrady who can take over with his scoring. It gets back to health, though. They need to be right physically to contend.
Good point. Tony Allen's checked in for Ray Allen. Allen in the post. McGrady covering. Garnett outside. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Man, what a big turnaround for the Celtics defensively. Is it as simple as adding Kevin Garnett, or is there more to it?
Rondo, the head of the snake, coming into his own. Vets like Tony Allen and Kendrick Perkins, also difference makers defensively. And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Celtics trail by 3. Rondo kicks to Garnett, over Hayes, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Garnett's got 5.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's McGrady, hits it from 3-point range. McGrady's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
Man, you like the intelligence he plays with. You got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
Offside Rondo, fires for 3. No good that time. We'll return shortly. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
An uneven start to this season for the Rockets. So far, a losing record. They have struggled to live up to expectations.
You've got Garnett. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen. Then there's Perkins, and it's Pierce in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Nobody near Allen, and it's off from 3-point range. You know, Clark, last season, the Rockets arguably one of the 5 best teams in the NBA, but they didn't make it out of the first round.
Yeah, they came close, Kevin. A tough defeat in Game 7 by the Jazz. The Rockets haven't made it out of the first round in over a decade, though. That's a pretty long drought.
It is indeed. It's Allen on the wing. Kicks it to Garnett. Over Hayes. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And this is Doc Rivers' 4th season coaching the Boston Celtics. Clark, overall, 13 years as a player. He was an all-star. Now 8 years as a coach in the league.
Well, I know my math numbers. That adds up to well over 2 decades in the league. He's an experienced hand to guide this veteran group.
Now Allen following McGrady's 3-point attempt. The shot comes out. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And now it's a double-digit lead. McGrady's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
Some changes for Boston. P.J. Brown's checked in for Perkins. Posey comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Cassell in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Allen. The screen from Brown. 4 on the clock. Here's Posey. Count it from 12.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly.
And so it's Houston in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
And just amazing to see the turnaround here in Boston with the Big 3. A franchise with a tremendous history. How about a league-leading 16 championships? This roster might have a chance to deliver even more hard work.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Yao. Tracy McGrady is out there with Jackson. It's Hayes, and it's Battier in at the small forward position. The screen from Brown. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And coming off a 2-year playoff drought, Celtics trades this summer, transformative, Clark, to say the least.
Yeah, you got that right, partner. I mean, all of a sudden, a team now with 3 potential Hall of Famers. That makes them a legit contender.
That's a lot of star power on one team, isn't it?
Yeah, and it usually takes multiple all-star caliber players to contend for championship.
McGrady dishes to Yao. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
You know, a two-game homestand here for the Celtics, coming off a road trip where they won all four, bookending the trip with big wins in Sacramento and L.A.
And the Lakers, a great team in their own right. The Celtics beat them by 19 points, and they're just in a heck of a group.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Boston. Perkins, who's checked in for Brown. Garnett comes in for James Posey. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cassell.
Love the mid-range shot of Pierce, man. It is so consistent and reliable and fundamentally sound. Easily gets it off.
McGrady outside. Battier outside. And here is McGrady. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The screen from Brown. Cassell against Jackson. Here's Posey. No good from outside. Now, here is McGrady. Pulls up on the elbow. Can't connect. And Clark, the Houston Rockets, escape with a win.
It was not easy, but they found a way to get it done.
Handing the Celtics just their second home loss of the season.
Oh, whoa, yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get it.
Okay.
Oh,
You were right.
yeah.
You were right.
Oh, man, my bad. I got carried away. Yo, do you want to try for another round? Huh?
Nah, man, I'm good. Yeah, I'm hitting the wall. You know, jet lag is killing.
Man, jet lag. You gonna blame this game on the jet lag? Yo, I beat you, bruh. Plain and simple.
Nah, it is.
Actually, no, I don't. I'm stuck here, remember?
You know, it was really good to see you, AI. And I hope you find a place that you feel comfortable in soon.
Okay. See, there it is again. Do you actually listen to yourself when you talk?
I'm just trying to walk up out of here like we're friends.
No,
okay?
it's
That's
so
it.
condescending, though. I mean, like, I hope you find a place where you feel comfortable.
I
Like,
mean
what
it.
is... yeah, I'm sure you do.
Look, maybe things aren't exactly the way that you dreamed right now, but look at where you are. What you do, it's a privilege.
It's always funny how folks who lecture you about privilege and enjoying what you have are exactly the same people who have everything.
You're missing this moment, AI.
No, please keep explaining to me the hollow misery of being an NBA star, Corey.
There's so much more to this game than just taking the final shot or putting up your numbers. And that's always been your problem.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, coach.
Hey, be real with yourself. How much you know about your teammates in Shanghai? Or even back with the Bulldogs? What made those guys hungry? Where their hearts lay? You never cared about anyone but yourself, AI, and they all see it. And until you do, this is exactly as far as you'll go.
No way.